Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I know in the last couple days, if you checked out the channel, or if you're even interested in car, anything on social media, it's been all over the place. Dodge has finally announced that they were ending the combustion Charger and Challenger in the current system as they stand. And they're moving forward with the EV versions. They're fully committing to the EV. So, in the car world, they took the opportunity to introduce and unveil their new Dodge Charger for 2024. The Dodge Charger SRT Banshee. I already hate the name. So this is not promising with how I feel about EV vehicles. But let's take a look at part one of their unveiling of the car.
All electric.
So having taken a look at that, I'll be honest, right off the rip, I love the front end. Love the front end. Love the overall looks of the car. I think that this is how the Charger should have been made. I don't disagree that they needed a four-door muscle car. I think, it's a discussion for another day. I think they should have just kept the Intrepid nameplate and redesigned the Intrepid to fit a V8 to eventually be what the Charger became. And I think the Charger should have been the big, full-size, two-door muscle car that the Challenger was, and they should have made something a little more in line with the Camaro and Mustang competition, smaller, lighter weight muscle car. But back to the point. The looks of this car, I think, are fantastic. I think the grille, the light-up grille's fine, but I think the grille, very, very reminiscent of the Gen 2 Chargers. It almost looks more of like a 68 Charger with the open face and the very minimal lip around the grille. The rear end is very, very, very 69, 70 Charger after they changed the taillights. They incorporated the fastback on the Charger a little more in the style of like the 66 and 67, where it was more like the fastback style Mustangs. They got rid of the little swoop in the windows that the 68 through 70 had, which ended up, they thought was going to help with drag, but it actually made it worse. So they kept the styling, but improved the look. And then they do have the hood vents from the Gen 2 Chargers, even though they're non-functioning. They don't do anything, obviously, because you don't need the air intake for an electric motor. Initially, when they had the car rolling out, I know they're piping car exhaust notes through the external speakers, wherever the fuck they are, to try and give it that muscle car sound. And honestly, the idle, just from what I could hear, the idle sounded really good. It sounded kind of close, But then they revved it, and it was like, this sounds like a fucking RC car. It sounds like a electric golf cart or lawnmower. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. So let's take a listen to part two as they discuss the vehicle.
This is the Charger Daytona SRT Banshee.
Still hate the name.
It had to sound like a Dodge. The Charger Daytona isn't just going to be remembered because of the looks. It's going to be remembered because it's been amplified by its patented sound chamber. While other EVs are focused on keeping quiet, we amplified ours. Thanks to the patented fratsonic chambered exhaust, the output is going to be as visceral as those that came before it.
You already lied, because we just heard it.
126 decibels of output.
120 decibels? I mean, anybody that's heard an aftermarket Honda Civic hatchback can tell you, loud does not mean good.
But we know that part of what makes a Dodge is the way our power throws your shoulders into the seat back at shift points. So our engineers designed the new eRupt system. It is a multi-speed transmission with an electromechanical shifting experience that's pure Dodge.
I mean, listen. Does the car look great? Absolutely. If you say it doesn't look great, you're just being biased or you're refusing to admit the God's honest truth. I mean, it looks good. It's very reminiscent of the 69, 70, even 68 Chargers in some aspects. But looks aren't everything. Is it going to be fucking stupid fast? Probably. A lot of these EV cars, the Tesla model, the Tesla Plaid, stupid fast. But everything that made these cars muscle cars, everything that made them enjoyable to American muscle car fans is gone. The feel of the V8 idle, the loud V8 roar, like everything about it, and that bullshit computerized fucking go-kart sound, it ain't it, bro. I say looks, 10 out of 10. Performance, we don't know yet, but it'll probably be up there. Overall appeal to real muscle car guys, probably minimal to none. Let's stay tuned, I guess.